Social Democratic Party, SPD, is the leading coalition which is led by Chancellor Olaf Scholz. The SPD has faced challenges in maintaining unity within the coalition. Despite strong international positions on issues like the EU and climate change, domestic challenges related to economic issues, migration and public opinion have sometimes hurt the party's popularity. Though majority of the 600 delegates confirmed Chancellor Olaf Scholz as the party's top candidate again on Saturday, the 66-year-old Scholz governing coalition of the SPD and neoliberal Free Democrats, FDP, failed dramatically at the end of 2024. The Chancellor emphasized that the upcoming election was fundamental for the direction of future Germany.
The next 4 years will be crucial. What we need now is clarity. What we need now is level-headedness. And we need experience so that our country can get through this difficult time in one piece. In other words, this is not time for a big talks. This is not the time for old age recipes. This is not the time for politics at the expense of ordinary people. Or to put it briefly, this is not the time for CSU or CDU in Germany.
Ist nicht die Zeit für CDU, CSU in Deutschland.
The Christian Democratic Union, CDU, and its Bavarian sister party, Christian Social Unit, CSU, are the main opposition parties. After losing the 2021 election to the SPD, they are still rebuilding their position. CDU party leader Friedrich Merz criticized Chancellor Olaf Scholz at a party convention in Hamburg on Saturday for a strategy for dealing with future US President Donald Trump.
I can only advise us on the European side, regardless of everything that happens in Washington from 20th of January, to be prepared for the fact that we will have to become stronger, that we will have to become more united, that we will have to become more cohesive, and that we will have to defend ourselves better in defense policy. Regardless of whether the figure being discussed is 2%, 3%, 5% or 10%, we must be able to defend ourselves.
The Greens and FDP are partners in the current ruling coalition. A strong showing from the CDU, Greens or FDP could lead to new coalition formations, possibly challenging the SPD's leadership in the coming years. There is also a growing trend of populism and conservatism across Europe. That's why many see the AfD continues to gain traction, particularly among voters dissatisfied with mainstream parties, especially in Eastern Germany. AfD nominated co-leader Alice Weidel as their chancellor candidate on Saturday. In Wiedel's speech after her official nomination at the party congress, she vowed to close borders, end the energy transition and abandon EU climate policy, called for longer operating times for coal-fired power plants and the reopening of Nord Stream. The AfD has got second position at 21.5% in a recent INSA poll ahead of the February 23rd general election, with the CDU in the lead. The February 2025 election will likely be a crucial moment for Germany. Germany's role in Ukraine conflict, NATO and global trade could also be influenced by the results of the election, as the political leadership might change its approach to these important international issues. It will be interesting to see whether German voters go with liberal politics or get attracted to conservatism. Aarti Rana's report for DD India.